What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, I am going to be getting a brand new stereo for my car. So I'm getting a touchscreen display, some subwoofers, new speakers, getting pretty much everything to redo the stereo. So I had to order most of it online, but a couple things I was able to get at Best Buy. So I went there yesterday, and these are some of the things I got. So I got my display here. It's a JVC touchscreen. You know, you have your setting stuff right there. It's got Apple CarPlay. That's cool. Got a backup camera. It has a night vision, so it's pretty good. And I'll open this stuff and show you what everything looks like whenever the rest of the stuff that I ordered online comes in. All right, it's been a few days, and as you can clearly tell, quite a few things have came in. So this is pretty much everything. I'm gonna load it in my car because there's one thing that's coming in tomorrow, and that's pretty simple, and I don't want to have to deal with loading all this into my car to install it tomorrow. So I'm just gonna do that tonight. But yeah, I'm gonna show you everything that I have. All right, so the display here, it looks like this. I'm not gonna open it and all that because it's like taped down back here, but this is pretty much it. There's gonna be buttons on the side. You can touch it and all that. That's cool. It came with a lot of wiring, some tools, a bracket, and stuff just to hold it. The backup camera came like this, just a little bracket you mount to your license plate, and some wiring for that. And this is a microphone that goes with this, so you can use like hands-free and just talk to it. But that's pretty much all that. Next thing I ordered was this like foam roll kind of thing, and it's like this thick material that you can put in places like your dashboard and like between the doors and stuff, so they don't rattle whenever you're listening to music. I'm not exactly sure how to use it or what it's exactly for, but that's pretty much the gist of it. Alright, the next thing I ordered was this wiring kit. You wire it to the speakers and the amplifier. I'm not going to unbox it because it's pretty tightly packed, but this is pretty much everything that comes in it. There's not a whole lot to show. It's wiring and comes with like protector to put over the wires. And this is a capacitor. I'm not exactly sure what it does, but I was told I need one, so I went ahead and got one. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the wiring kit that you need for the amp. Alright, so the next thing I ordered were like these door tweeters, and they're just the covers because we thought they had the tweeters in them, but they didn't, so that is whatever. I ordered some JBL tweeters. That's the only thing I'm waiting on to come in still, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I replaced the part that said Mach 460 system with these Mustang logos, and I think they look a lot better. So the next thing I got was a SCART audio amplifier for 4,500 watts. You can see over there, but yeah, it came with this thing. Not exactly sure what it does. I'll figure that out later whenever it's installed or whatever, if I even need it. Comes with a little knob for like your bass. You can see it right there. It says bass control, and comes with a little bit of wiring. Just what the amp looks like. It's a pretty big amp. I'd say maybe like 2 feet, 2.5, I don't know. And then over here you have like your controls and stuff. Just use a screwdriver to change them, and yeah, that's the amp. So the next thing are my door speakers and the rear deck speakers. So I ordered these, and 2 of them are for the front doors and the other 2 are for the rear deck. They're the same size, so I was able to get the exact same ones, and this is what they look like. Just some JBLs. They got tweeters in the middle, they have bass in the back, so they look pretty nice. This is what the magnet on the back looks like. So it's pretty, these are some pretty good high quality speakers, so I'm excited to put these in. But that's it for the door and rear deck. Next thing I got was this 12-inch subwoofer enclosure. This is made out of just carbon fiber, so that's pretty nice. You can see it's just like normal enclosure. It's pretty nice, 12-inch subwoofer, and that's the next thing I'm getting to, so yeah. Next thing I got was this JBL subwoofer, 12-inch subwoofer. Came with some stickers that I guess you can put on here, I don't know. Came with this, not exactly sure what this is, but yeah, this is a subwoofer. It's compared to my hand, it's a big sub. It's an Arena. It's pretty heavy. If I turn it over, that's what the magnet looks like. So yeah, it's heavy, but yeah, I'm gonna show you what it looks like if you put it in the box. Essentially, this is what it's gonna look like. So yeah, that's pretty dope. I like it. All right, I got everything all loaded up. And the front door here, we have the box, the subwoofer enclosure. I have no idea how I got that in there, to be honest. It was a tight fit, but it's in there now, so I'm just gonna not touch it. And yeah, and in the back over here, I organized everything, and I got the subwoofer back there, the rear deck and door speakers up here, that foam roller, the amplifier, touchscreen display, backup camera, the microphone, the wiring kit back there, capacitor, and the tweeters. So yeah, I'm just waiting on the actual tweeter speakers to come in. They should be here tomorrow, so I hope they are, and I'll show you guys what they look like and all that, and then we're gonna get it all installed. All right, so the tweeters came in today, and there's like an instruction manual on how to put this stuff together. But these are the tweeters right here. Got some wiring, but yeah, that's tweeters. So I also ordered something else. I'm gonna remove the back seat, so I have a little bit more room for this stuff. Probably have a place to put the amp. So we're gonna wait for that to come in, and then we're gonna take this to a shop and get it installed. Pretty sure my backseat delete kit is going to be here. It said it was supposed to be here from like 10 to 2 today, and it's 4 now, so I'm going to go to the end of my driveway and see if it's down there. I'm heading down there now. Sometimes they deliver it to our door, but we have a pretty long driveway, so sometimes they leave it down by our gate down here. So I'm just gonna go see if it's down here. All right, here it is. It's down here by my gate, so let's go. All right, yeah, so it's nothing too special. It's just what you would expect. It's some pieces that are gonna replace the back seat. It helps with weight reduction if you're not adding a bunch of stuff, but my car's probably gonna be around the same weight as it is now because I'm adding a lot of heavy stuff, but I'm also removing some of the weight, so it's probably gonna balance out. Okay, I tried fitting it in the trunk and it didn't go, so I just put it here in the back seat. And I'm gonna take those out so there's a little bit more room to work on it. The guy that's gonna work on this said that he was pretty busy this week and said to bring it in next week, because so far next week looks pretty free for him. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna bring it in on Monday, and yeah, then we'll get everything installed and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, it's Monday. I haven't started my car in a little over a week, and we're gonna take it into the shop today. So yeah, let's go get the cold start. All right. Alright guys, it's been about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. Most of it's wired together, but there is one problem. That box, when I bought it online, it said it would fit in my car, but I ran into some problems getting it into the back seat, which is really unfortunate because I really do like how that enclosure looks, but just can't get it, you know. It's whatever though. We're gonna get like a bazooka tube and just put the sub in there instead. So it's whatever, but I also need to run to Walmart and get some more wire, some thick stuff like 4 gauge or something like that, just to keep wiring it, because I don't want to use cheap flimsy stuff on the subwoofer, because the subwoofer is probably the most powerful speaker I have. So I'm gonna head to Walmart, get some more of that, bring it back to the shop, and that should be it pretty much. I also got some 4 0 gauge wire for ground wire to the amp. Like, look how thick that is. Pretty thick wire. And I also got an alternator. I'll show you that right now. All right, here's the alternator. It's a 200 amp alternator, and I also have a battery that should be coming in today, so I'll show you that when it comes in. But for now, I'm gonna put this stuff in the shop. All right, the battery just got here. It's an Optima battery. These are pretty good batteries from what I've been told. And also I ordered another part for the battery, but it won't be here until tomorrow. So for now, I'm just gonna open this and show you what it looks like. All right, here's what the battery looks like. So you can tell it looks pretty good. Definitely think this battery is gonna be helpful. And I also bought some fire extinguishers just in case of an electrical fire. It shouldn't happen, but you know, it's always good to have them just in case something goes wrong. But yeah, that's what came in. I'm still waiting on that other part for the battery. It should be here today. Not exactly sure when, but should be here today. All right, the terminals just came in, so everything's pretty much ready to go. So let's get it to the shop. Okay, quick little update on what's going on. I got the car back. The sub sounded nice, the speaker sounded nice, but the amp was only tuned for maybe 50% of what my speakers are capable of. So I was holding off from showing you guys until I got the amp completely tuned. But when I was showing one of my friends all the bass and all that, this speaker just broke. So that's really unfortunate because it was quite an expensive sub. And you know, it was only like a week or two of me having it installed. So for JBL, I really thought it would have been a lot higher quality and could have been just something faulty with the speaker. But right now, I'm waiting on someone to call me back about the warranty on it and see if I could get a replacement or a refund on it. But it's really unfortunate because it was a really nice sub, but I was playing a song and just like halfway through the song, just all the bass stopped. So it's really unfortunate, but there's only so much I can do. So the amp is back here, and when the sub cut off and just stopped working, I thought it was just gonna be an electrical problem or something with the amp wasn't right, because I have the ground wire over here hooked straight up to the battery. So I thought maybe it was just an electrical problem or wasn't getting enough power because the amp turned off, but apparently it was just the sub breaking, and I don't really know exactly why it broke, but it did. So here it is. It's in a bunch of different parts since the sub is just completely broken. There's no point in even keeping it in here. But here's the bazooka tube I had, a bunch of wires. I'm hoping I can just get the same sub and just get it replaced, because this is a really nice sub. It just, something faulty with it. But yeah, it was pretty nice. I had it set up just over here, but I'll let you know as soon as I get the call to see what's going to happen. In the last clip, I was telling you that I was going to contact JBL. They said they were going to send out another subwoofer if I sent my old one back. So they've already sent a new one out. I've already gotten it in the mail. I also needed a capacitor, so I got one, but they sent out the wrong one, and that one was only for 3,500 watts. I need one for 5,000 watts, so I'm going to have to send that one back and get a new one that'll work. And also, a couple weeks back, my transmission blew up as I was driving, so I blew every gear out of the box, and I had to get a new one. Now, fortunately, there was one in pretty good shape for around 500 bucks that I was able to get, and right now I'm just kind of keeping an eye on it and making sure that everything's running fine, and so far it feels good. So it's the same transmission as I had before. I believe it's the T45. I'm not too sure, so don't quote me on that, but yeah, I'm just waiting on that capacitor to come in, and then we'll get everything installed. JBL sent another one out, and after I put it in, I tried using it, and it pretty much blew out of the case. So what I did was I got another one, and it was cheaper. It's 1,200 watts, so it's not as powerful as the old one was, but it's still pretty good. I want to maybe sometime upgrade to a dual system so I can actually get as much power as my old one had, but for now I'm just gonna rock with this 1,200 watt one. I'll show you what it sounds like right now. yeah, that's my exhaust system. I'm sorry for like the quality and like the fact that the video that you just watched of the like sub is gonna be vertical. I had to take it on Snap. That's the only way I could get music in the background. But yeah, I think it sounds pretty clean. Obviously the old one had a lot more thump in it because it was twice as powerful. So I might upgrade to a dual system. Not too sure. That's kind of expensive. But yeah, that's pretty much wraps up today's video. I know I haven't posted in forever, so I'm sorry about that. I've had a lot going on with the car and school, basketball season, all that. So that's pretty much the end of the video. I will be recording another video because I do have something exciting that I'm going to be getting done to the car. So stay tuned for that video, and it should be out pretty soon, I hope. But yeah, have a good rest of your day, good rest of your week. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.